Well, earlier today, I was in Washington, D.C. at the Christians United for Israel conference, and there I talked to Republican Congressman Mark Meadows about this new information coming out of North Korea.
Potentially positive. I think there's a real cautiousness on the part of not only people in the administration, but Americans broadly, because they want this, they want to believe, they want to see that North Korea is serious about entering into an international agreement that really would take them from the you talk about economies, on the Korean Peninsula you have the 9th largest economy and the 125th largest economy. So if there's not a good test case for what freedom will do in South Korea versus North Korea, it's right there on that peninsula. And yet at the same time, I'm optimistic that the negotiations continue to go. You'll see headlines. They're not going well. They are going well. I believe that the president specifically and Secretary Pompeo are willing to engage, and perhaps at even political risk for them. They're willing to engage and say, we want to get this right, even at the end of the time, if the deal eludes them. They're willing to invest a considerable amount of time to hopefully get it right.
Do you think they'll succeed? Do you think we can trust
I'm optimistic. We're starting to see some reports. I think a lot of people felt like it would happen just overnight. I'm not one of those. I think it's going to be a longer, drawn-out process, maybe over the next 2 years or so. But in doing that, as long as we continue to have that dialogue and really be honest, I think one of the good things in this negotiation is not only China's role, but the frankness of which we've gone at a relationship. It wasn't too long ago that we saw very, I guess you would say, assertive rhetoric that was taking place between the United States and North Korea, and yet today that relationship is fundamentally different, at least from a dialogue standpoint.
And I also spoke to Congressman Meadows about the controversy surrounding the FBI surveillance of former Trump aide Carter Page. That portion of the interview coming up in the next half hour.